Anoka County Library's mission statement is to connect ideas, information, and inspiration. One of those ideas to inspire young readers offers a crowd that may be the same age but has bigger ears and wet noses.
We have to go up here.
Rum River Library of Anoka is a place for people of all ages to read their favorite stories and to find new ones.
Henry and Mug and the Wild Goose Chase is about when they go to a farm, they see all these farm animals, and then they get chased by a goose.
Skippy John Jones went to school. He's a cat, and it was a school full of dogs.
Our main goal is to create a welcoming atmosphere for kids to read.
But one Saturday every other month, the reading audience has bigger teeth and more legs, leaving slobber and hair on both readers and other listeners.
Today is Read to a Dog.
Before they could be in the library, these dogs had to pass the test.
They're all certified therapy dogs, so they've been through the training and gotten their certifications, and then they're ready to come read.
Getting certified is no walk in the park.
First, you have to do all your obedience training and pass it, and then you can move on to work on the Good Citizens Award. And then after you pass that, then you can move on to the therapy classes. And then at the end of that, an outside evaluator comes in and tests you and your dog to see your relationship and put him through the test to see if he complies with everything.
Retired professor turned dog trainer Joan Blaska put her golden doodle Brewster through the process about 7 years ago.
He started out so rambunctious, and he is well loved where we go. And he's come so far, and he really, he's just so good. He does exactly, I put the bandana on, and he knows we're going to work.
So they go through training, I think, for behavioral and temperament, and then they just are really kind and gentle with the children, and I think it helps in a lot of ways. Some kids are afraid of dogs, so this is a really good way to acclimate them to dogs that are going to be really approachable. And then it's really fun for us to have different sizes and different breeds, and they're very receptive to children. They sit well, they listen, and they just engage at a really low-key level with the kids.
With lots of books and a few barks, school-age kids sign up for 15-minute time slots to tell tales in a comfortable place.
The dogs are non-judgmental, and so kids open up and read that maybe they wouldn't read in front of a class. The more fun reading experiences they have increases the probability that they'll be readers.
Just like the stories told, the dogs are full of surprises.
We did have a Rottweiler that was very friendly, and he actually put his paw directly over the book. So the boy thought it was very funny that he couldn't keep reading because the paw was in the way.
Arthur, a golden retriever, showed his appreciation to 8-year-old reader Carly Alstrom of Andover.
Well, he was doing it when I was trying to read, so a tent full of panic pooped out of the It was kind of like over and over.
They're excited through and through. When they sign up, they're really excited to come later on, and then when they see their dog, sometimes we talk ahead of time about what size they want to read to, and they get to pick. And then afterwards, they just think it's really cool.
Do you think he liked the book?
I don't know, he wasn't paying attention. And you hear a lot of good stories. She said, great, said Henry.
Carly's brother Eli says he liked his furry listener.
He was cute.
The 7-year-old says he enjoyed reading to Vinny, the French bulldog.
Because he doesn't bark.
And he'd like to do it again.
Because they listen and they don't walk, they don't run around everywhere and don't bark.
It just was really fun, and they're sometimes better listeners than my brothers are. A grand old bunch of potatoes.
And it's not just the kids who enjoy pairing pets and paperbacks.
When you do pet therapy with your dog, whom you love dearly, every time they work a miracle. I just have goosebumps all over. And most of the times driving home, thinking about what he has done, I just get to be here. I am just so proud of him.
Here, what is that?
Dog, it's like...
Those are doggies just like Brewster.
4 children were allowed to get dogs after they interacted with him at preschool classes. And they read to him too at the preschool classes. And one little boy was so frightened of dogs, it took him a half hour to get over to him. And a year later, when I went back to visit, I go once a year, he had a dog, and it was because of Brewster. See my smile? That's how happy it makes me.
It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite days. It's really great to talk to parents with beginning readers or struggling readers because they need a lot of resources. If they don't enjoy reading, if they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves, this is a way where they can sit and read in an environment where they're not going to be corrected, it's not stressful, it's okay to make mistakes. So parents and kids alike are really excited to hear about it.
Looks good, 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 good.
You know, if you help one child today, you're working in the right direction.
Paw Patrol way.
Very good.
Wow.
Good job, Olaf. Yay!
We really want to instill lifelong learners, and we really want to create that excitement about reading because we read for the rest of our lives, and we want to show that we read for school and education, but also for fun. So there are ways to read. You know, Read to a Dog has a lot of professional goals behind it, but then it is also just fun. It's fun to sit and read to an animal, and then we hope to kind of get the community coming back to the library for events and books as well, just to create a lifelong partnership with everyone.
It's really fun, and you can do things in the book that sometimes you can't do in real life.
The dogs do work magic.
Rum River Library is hosting a Read to a Rabbit event on March 1st and another Read to a Dog session on March 26th. For more information, call or stop by the library or visit their website.